Hello everyone, it's Cheyenne, and welcome to Fruit Basket Valentine. Now, this is a game that I came across today, and I decided to go ahead and check it out because it was in the horror games section, so I'm curious to see what it's all about, because it looks like, pretty much an otome game, but I don't know. In the description it said not everything's as it seems, so maybe it's like Doki Doki Literature Club. Who knows? Let's find out. Oh, it's so loud. To my Valentine, I wish for you a most fruitful Valentine's Day, Jordan. Do I click on this? Okay. I remember falling. I don't know if it hurt or if someone even caught me, but I ended up in the school's fancy infirmary. The strong smell of alcohol gave it away. It was so sterile. I don't know if... Okay. You're finally awake. I had just missed the man attending to me. He disappeared behind the curtain. All I could make out was his shape as he moved around. How are you feeling? Fine, but my head... I figured as much. I heard the scritch-scratch of his pen as he jotted down something on the paper. You alright to walk? I guess my name is Jordan? I think so. I sat upright in bed, groaning. What day is it? That's strange. You have a slight lapse in memory. He mumbled something to himself, but I couldn't quite make out the rest of what he said. It's Valentine's Day. Valentine's? But don't worry, it's only noon, so you've still got the rest of the day. Speaking of which, the box in your bag fell out when one of your friends brought you in. I promise I didn't see anything and put it right back. It's on the floor next to the bed. A box? I leaned over the bed, reaching for my bag. Rummaging through its contents, I found a heart-shaped box of what I can only assume are chocolates for my Valentine. I flipped the box over twice, searching for a name or note or something. Who was I supposed to give this to? Now, where are those boys? They said they'd return around lunch. Wait, boys? As in more than one? The halls beyond the door echoed with fast-paced footsteps, almost like a crowd was stampeding through. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. And... that's what I thought. Then suddenly there were 3 loud knocks. The man behind the curtain shifted in his seat. That must be them. I'll get the door. He left his chair, his shadow disappearing as he walked further away. I peered down at the tiles, studying his blurry reflection. Jordan! Just as I had come to some understanding of the shapes I was seeing, the curtain swept open, revealing something I've only ever thought true in dreams. Your heads! I wasn't actually expecting their faces. Like in one of the screenshots of this game, one of the person's heads was a strawberry, and I was like, maybe they're just wanting to hide the face so it's a surprise. But nope, their heads are literally fruit. Rude? What's wrong with yours? Nothing, I heard the voices, but I couldn't see any mouths or lips moving. Their fruit heads were completely featureless. This is kind of horrifying, honestly. If I woke up and people's heads were fruit, I'd be pretty scared. You can't see it? See what? What are you talking about? You have no faces. Your heads are fruit-shaped, or are actual fruits or something. They were silent for a while, likely baffled by my outburst, but I swear I was not going crazy. Doc, you sure Jordan's good to go? The banana cocked its head to the side, a puzzled expression undoubtedly on its face, if it had one. Well, yes, okay, so the doctor is an apple, which... I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. Would he be kept away from himself since an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Despite your slight lapse in memory, you seemed quite fine this morning, Jordan. Lapse in memory? Lapse in memory? That doesn't sound good at all, Sensei. Well, yes, that's true, but the tools and instruments said... Hey. Strawberry, who had been silent thus far, leaned toward me. His... face? Yeah. Face. His face nearly touching mine. I'm sorry, this is hilarious to me. You do recognize us, right? Of course I do, Strawberry. It's Satoru. But I guess that was close enough. This is troubling. If you don't know who we are, then... I'm Bo, your most treasured friend and neighbor! Alright, dude. I don't have to see your face to know you just might be a fuckboy. Sorry. Banana interrupted the orange. Bo, don't overwhelm Jordan. We're already bothering... Stop! Whatever you're doing! Stop it! Just wiggling her butt at me. It's because she's in heat, but just, it's weird. No, yeah, I can keep up. Despite all my confusion, it seemed I was able to muster a pretty convincing smile. See, look at that smile. Our friend's fine. You know, she's just seeing our heads as fruits. Well, alright. I'm Renji. I'm Renjio. I'm probably pronouncing these so wrong. Your senior and basketball captain. I'll just call you Senpai. That's the one thing I know how to pronounce relatively correct. Basketball? You mean you don't remember being on the basketball team either? I shook my head shamefully. Really, Apollo? You're a poor excuse for a doctor. Apple, Apollo, okay. A pearhead! A pear-headed man clicked his tongue as he strode through the door. I imagined him shooting a condescending glance toward the apple as he sighed and shook his head. I stood in the doorway long enough to glean what's going on. I'm Pierre Pear. I'm Pierre Pear, your homeroom teacher and the team's coach. But I used the most up-to-date diagnosis tools, Pierre! If I could see the apple's face, he'd probably be pouting and pleading for approval with puppy dog eyes. The pear snuffed him, and all the apple could do was let out a disappointed sigh. Well, I'm Apollo Ringo, the school's physician. I am truly sorry. I really thought you'd be alright by now. Hey, maybe if we take you around school, you'll remember things. That sounds like a great idea. I can take you to the courts. Don't be foolish. Pierre-sensei shot down the idea as soon as it had been mentioned. Jordan should remain in bed resting. I disagree, Pierre. I think some I can't speak today. Ambulation will do dear Jordan here some good. I probably pronounced that wrong. I can't seem to think today. Don't be ridiculous, Apollo. You're the one who misdiagnosed the poor student in the first place. I think Jordan should decide. Wait, what? Before I could even formulate a thought, Bo and O-senpai were chiming in. Of course! It's only right you decide. Yeah, you're the one we're fighting over, so you pick. Well, I mean, really, if I hit my head, I shouldn't be, like, running around and doing anything that's too extraneous until we know I'm okay, but really I should be in a hospital if I hit my head so badly I'm having amnesia. But also they say if you have amnesia it does help to like look at things that you might recognize. So we're gonna walk around the school. Okay, I was just making doubly sure that it was actually taking a video. I guess Ringo Sensei's right, I should get some fresh air. Yes, it's quite stuffy and you've been in here all morning. Really? That long? I mean, it's not like I've been in here for days. What happened anyway? Why am I here? I gazed intently into where I thought Ringo Sensei's eyes were waiting patiently for an answer. Okay. I think one of the boys is better equipped to give you that information. Oh, yeah, I got you, no sweat. Bo's energy beamed as he cleared his throat before spinning his tail? Oh, wait, yeah. So we're walking to class from the gym as usual, you, me, and Satoru, minding our own business and chatting it up when all of a sudden you totally passed out. If Satoru weren't quick on his feet, you'd probably have a concussion or something. Okay, so I didn't hit my head, but I'm having memory problems after having passed out. That still sounds like something that should have been sent to the hospital for, like, that, I don't know. My eyes shifted to Satoru, who was now gazing out of the window like that one cool calm character in every anime. Wait, how do you know he's gazing out the window? All you see is a strawberry. My heart skipped a beat or two as I imagined his arms embracing me. Alright, take a chill pill first off. You're envisioning a strawberry face right now. Ha! As if you aren't already acting like you have one. Jordan is obviously suffering from a concussion, otherwise there'd be no problem recalling simple things like who we are, or that you're all on the basketball team. I'm still shocked. How can you not remember basketball, Jordan? You were so excited about the scrimmage tonight. We're playing a game tonight? Yeah, the first one before the official season. And you're all a part of the starting five. What? In this condition? Which is exactly why you should be resting, not prancing around with your friends. All right, Pierre, don't crowd around the patient. Jordan's already decided. The pair took a step back, giving me room to breathe. Now, I'm sure these young men will be busy during this lunch period, but who are you more comfortable spending time with? He's got a lot of energy. You seem like a good middle orange head. Oh, senpai! Oh, senpai inhaled sharply. Smell that? It smells like citrus. He exhaled as I too took a whiff of the salty aroma of sweat and moldy socks. I gagged, attempting to hold down a baby barf making its way up my throat. Yeah, real pungent. Why'd you bring us here? Because we live and breathe basketball, Jordan. This is the best place to jog your memory. You really think so, senpai? Oh, drop the honorifics already, Jordan. You've known me for 2 years. What should I call him, then? Oppa! Then... Oppa? I didn't think it was possible to see an orange turn red, but it was happening right before my eyes. What did you say? Oppa. Okay. Don't call me that. It's embarrassing. How'd that even come to mind? Thought it'd be funny? Well, did you have a good laugh? A little bit. No, Oppa, not really. Stop! I can feel my face turning red. Please, anything but that. Renji. There, that's better. Renji happily walked me over to a rack of basketballs. Let's get you reacquainted with the game. You up for a short round? Maybe it'll help you remember something. I shook my head. I don't think I should. I just came from the infirmary and I'm still recovering some strength. That's true. Neither of us said anything for a while. It seemed Renji had a lot on his mind. How about you tell me about the team? What was that? Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. He nodded his head solemnly, still rubbing his, I guess, chin? I'm so confused. Like, is this just an otome game? Like, is this supposed to be... Why was it in the horror section if this is all there is to it? Like, I want to keep playing, but I'm worried that it's just an otome game. I see. So you've met Bo and Satoru, and Pear Sensei's the coach. There's a I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. I know I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Ogami-chan? Ogami-chan? She's a third year like me, but she prefers to keep herself outside of practice. Keep to herself outside of practice. Sakuraba-kun, also a third year, but he gets into a lot of fights with Satomi, so he's rarely around. Actually, Satomi was on the team when we were first years. That was before you came to Froot. She didn't get along well with Pear Sensei when he took over, so she quit. Renji kept rambling on about Satomi and Pear Sensei. I didn't know who he was talking about though, so to be honest, I drowned him out. But I was really amazed at how much he could talk, how much he remembered, and how passionate he was about basketball. And there's our only first year, Oyama-kun. From his tone, it sounded like he was winding down, so I tuned back in. Oyama? Yeah, does the name sound familiar? No, just wanted you to know I was paying attention. Oh, well, yeah, Oyama-kun's pretty popular with the girls. I'd say he rivals Satoru. Ogami-chan says it's his cute face and soft features, but I really don't see the appeal. I, for one, think he's an okay guy. He puts a lot of effort into being part of the team, but he's not really the athletic type. Well, maybe you don't see what people are into him for because you don't have eyes. Bo, on the other hand, just thinks he's creepy, and Satoru, well, he doesn't really care. So is that where the horror aspect comes in? Is this Oyama-chan gonna be like yandere, but for men? Is it still yandere if it's men? I can't remember. You seem to get along with him pretty well, though. Oh yeah? Why's that? Seems like you both had similar interests. Horror movies and paranormal things, I think. You planned a lot of movie nights together. Not sure if they really happened, though, since I'm not a big fan of jump scares or gore. Horror movies? The orange nodded like it was no big deal. Again, not sure what the appeal is there, but to each their own. I like horror movies. I agreed with him, still baffled by the fact that I was a creepy weirdo. Hey! What's wrong with liking horror movies and thrillers and stuff? Well, what else do you want to know? I don't know if you'd know this, but why did I join the basketball club if I was interested in that horror stuff? Why not the occult club, you know? That's a good question. The answer might even help you regain some memories. He paused a moment and then continued. Well, we used to screen our members, and in fact, I used to ask interested students why they wanted to join the club. But nowadays, we have little leeway to turn down prospective members. Even with two supposedly attractive teammates, we don't get as much interest as soccer or baseball. But I digress. If I remember correctly, it's because you and Bo played basketball at your middle school. You wanted to remain together and do something you both loved. Renji bowed his head. Heartwarming, truly. The childhood friend trope is my all-time favorite. President O, and this is where we're gonna save it. So, that's all for today. I'm probably actually gonna go ahead and do more, but for you guys, that's all for today. So, I love you guys so much. Stay you, believe in yourselves because you guys are absolutely amazing, and I mean that. Don't forget that. Don't forget to dance today. Hopefully we will see more come out of this because I really, honestly and truly, I found this in the horror section. So there's gotta be something about it that's, got some kind of creep factor, Because it doesn't make sense for it to be there otherwise. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys so much. Stay you, and I will see you later.